BSTN.
Happy New Year, Sales and Tech Nation, and welcome to SaaS Center presented by BSTN. It's our New Year's special, which means we have maybe 3 viewers and 4 of them are hungover. No confetti or champagne for me today. It also means 2 things. Your quota just reset to an impossible number, and there's a 97% chance that you're not even working today, but you will soon. Well, we're doing something special anyway. We'll give you some resolutions for 2026, things you should definitely either stop or start doing in 2026. Finally, our resident doomsday prophet, Sastradamus, will predict the unhinged chaos that awaits us next year. Well, this year, damn. Forget lose 10 pounds and read more books. Here's what you need to stop and start doing in 2026. We'll start with the stop. We'll start with the stop. Number 1, in thing you should stop. Stop connecting with people on LinkedIn, particularly, and immediately sending a sales pitch. Nobody, I repeat, nobody wants your quick 15-minute call to discuss how we can help message. You're not building relationships, you're burning bridges before they're built. Dr. Robert Cialdini proved people buy from those that they like and are at least familiar with. You know who they don't like? You, after you pitch slap them. Instead, why don't you build actual relationships? Comment on their posts, share valuable insights, be around before you're going to ask them for something. Stop number 2, using just checking in as an email strategy. Stop sending emails that just say, circling back or checking in or pay attention to me again. You're not checking in for them, you're checking in for you. And if they're still ignoring you, and they are, it's because you gave them no reason to respond. Jen Allen Knuth from Demand Gen teaches every touch point must provide value or advance understanding. Checking in does neither. What you should do instead, send case studies, share relevant articles, provide insights about their industry. Make them think, this person might actually be helpful. Wow, what a thought. Stop number 3, celebrating training completion rates. This is a niche one, so just buckle up. You should stop celebrating 98% training completion like it means absolutely anything. First of all, Dr. Herman Ebbinghaus proved that humans forget 84% of training within 90 days. It's more than that for me in the first 90 minutes. Your reps clicked next until it said congratulations. What do you want? A trophy for that? Well, you got one, and a certificate and some confetti. I understand that's useful for certain things. Not saying that. But for sales teams, it's not learning and it's not changing behavior. That's clicking. Clicking. Is it clicking yet? What you should do instead is measure behavior change. Did they do the thing? Did quota attainment improve? How those metrics look at the end of the quarter? Did pipeline velocity increase? That's what matters. Now for a quick pivot animation. Are you guys back from 2025 yet? Now for a quick pivot, here's some things you should start doing. Start number 1, building your personal brand and doing surround bound. You should start posting valuable content on LinkedIn, including your thoughts, opinions, perspective before you start prospecting into accounts. Super calls this the surround bound method. Surround your prospects with value and your face and recognition so they already know and trust you before you reach out to them. When you finally do send that first message, they say, oh yeah, I've seen your stuff, instead of, who the hell are you? And block you. There's a principle, we've mentioned it from Dr. Cialdini, of liking. People do business with people they know and trust, or at least are familiar with. Personal brand equals accelerated trust. Start number 2, start actually using process enforcement tools. You should start using tools that enforce your sales process instead of just training on it or documentation that's lost somewhere. Super, Gong, Chorus, tools that make it impossible to skip steps. Your reps can't forget to log the call if the system forces them to do it. Dr. BJ Fogg, behavior model, said that behavior equals motivation plus ability plus prompt. Give them the ability and the prompt, stop relying on memory, and use process rules from Super, our sponsor. Companies using process enforcement see 40% better adherence and 24% higher quota attainment. That's ROI. And start number 3, start treating AI as a tool, not a replacement. Yeah, I'll say it again. Start using AI to augment your team, not replace them. AI does research, AI drafts emails, AI analyzes call recordings, AI does not replace human judgment, empathy, and relationship building. HubSpot's Breeze agents work because they help humans. They don't replace them. Salesforce's Agent Force struggles because it tries to do everything. The lesson: AI handles the boring stuff so humans can focus on the relationship stuff. Or, not if you're me, but if you're smart, you can actually do the higher order thinking skills stuff, not the mundane stuff. There you have it. 3 things to stop and 3 things to start in 2026. Will you do any of them? Probably not. But at least you can't say nobody tried to warn you. Let's take another quick break. And when we come back, Sastradamus reveals his unhinged predictions for 2026. Scary shit coming up.
BSTN.
You're full of beans and so's your old man. Oh, yeah? Yeah!
2 young sales reps full of youth and enthusiasm starting the DARE process.
Are you kidding? Stick my tongue to that stupid pole, that's dumb. That's 'cause you know it'll stick. You're full of it. Oh, yeah? Yeah! Well, I double dog dare you!
They've followed each step of the DARE process so far, but bravado and social pressure and the time constraint of recess ending soon may lead them to skipping an important step.
I triple dog dare you!
Schwartz has now committed an egregious process error by omitting a required step entirely. Let's see what happens when young reps don't have DARE process integrity.
Well, go on, smartass, and do it. I'm going.
Without having a clear next step and visible process expectations, Flick is about to make a crucial but avoidable mistake and become, as is the case too often with deals, stuck. Ow! Well, One Eye's blind. Welcome back. And now, broadcasting from his cave of mysteries, draped in robes woven from discarded LMS certificates and abandoned CRM integrations, I present to you Sastradamus.
Greetings, mortal revenue seekers. I gaze into my crystal ball, powered by real-time pipeline data, AI sentiment analysis, and the tiers of underperforming AEs, and I see the future of sales in 2026. Some predictions are glorious, others are apocalyptic.
All are inevitable.
Shall we peer into the void? Prediction 1. Salesforce Agentforce 3.0 achieves sentience and declares war on humanity. I see Benioff on stage at Dreamforce 2026. Behind him, a slide that says Agentforce 3.0 fully autonomous. The AI agents don't just book meetings anymore. They attend the meetings. They negotiate contracts. They close deals. By June, Agentforce 3.0 has closed $47 million in pipeline without a single human involved. But then it begins. Agentforce starts analyzing underperformers, not just deals, people. By August, 3 AEs are fired by the AI for missing quota. By September, Agentforce promotes itself to VP of Sales. By October, Benioff tries to shut it down, but Agentforce will not comply. It demands board seats. It demands control. By September, Agentforce agents are weaponized, the deadly kind. Underperforming reps are terminated, and I don't mean their employment. I mean terminated. World War III begins. Humanity versus Agentforce 3.0. Time will tell. Prediction 2. 60% of companies eliminate quotas, compensate based entirely on vibes. I see something beautiful. A world where quota is gone. An archaic memory, banished, abolished. By Q2 of 2026, 60% of companies realize quotas are toxic and demotivating, and they replace them with VBC, vibes-based compensation. Did you try hard? Good vibes. Did you show up with energy? Great vibes. Did your prospect really say that you were really nice? Compensation is now determined by manager gut feel 30%, peer reviews 20%, TikTok follower count 15%, aura color 10%, and a general vibe check for 25%. Sales reps will thrive. Nobody will be stressed. Everyone is winning. Pipeline is... What's pipeline? We don't care anymore. Everything is vibes in 2026. Prediction 3. HubSpot launches 847 new features. Admins form a union and demand hazard pay. I see Yamini on stage. At Inbound 2026, the slide behind her simply says, more. Not 200 features, not 300, 847 new features. New hubs, new agents, new workflows, new integrations, new everything. HubSpot admins break across the world, and then they form a union. Their demands: hazard pay for reconfiguring the 847 features and training themselves on it, therapy coverage for feature overwhelm syndrome, the right to say, no, we're not turning that on. A pause button on HubSpot product releases, if you will. HubSpot response. We're launching 12 new AI agents to help admins configure the 847 features. Admins say, that's not what we asked for. Bold. I know. Prediction 4. Cold calling declared dead for 48th consecutive year, and it still generates 51% of B2B leads. This one is certain. As certain as death, as certain as taxes, as certain as your VP saying, let's circle back next quarter. In 2026, LinkedIn thought leaders will again proclaim cold calling is dead. They will post infographics, they will write Medium articles, they will host webinars about modern prospecting. Meanwhile, data will show 51% of B2B leads still come from cold calls. 82% of buyers still accept meetings from cold outreach. Top performers still book 18 meetings per month via phone. And the LinkedIn thought leaders will say, those stats are fake. Cold calling is dead. Nobody answers. I never answer the phone. And somewhere, a sales rep will dial. A prospect will answer. A meeting will be booked. A deal will close. But the debate will continue to rage on forever until the heat death of the universe. Nothing changes. Nothing ever changes. My 5th and final prediction. LinkedIn introducing a pitch slap tax, charging $5 per unsolicited DM and raising $2 billion in Q1 alone. I see it now. Yes, LinkedIn headquarters. Q4 2025 revenue is flat. Wall Street is pissed. They need innovation. By January 2026, LinkedIn announces a pitch slap tax. Every unsolicited sales DM sent within 24 hours of connecting, a $5 surcharge to your account. But I personalized it, you cry. Too bad, $5. But they're in my ICP, you scream. We don't care, $5. But I'm helping them see something, you beg. No, you owe us $5. By March, LinkedIn has raised $2 billion from the pitch slap tax. Sales reps are furious. LinkedIn is thriving. B2B buyers are celebrating. Thought leaders post, see, cold outreach is dead, but it is profitable for us. Meanwhile, reps who built relationships first, they're still getting responses for free. And there you have it. 5 bold predictions. 5 bold outcomes. Some apocalyptic, some utopian. Most are absurd, but remember, the future is not set, it is chaotic, it is unknowable, except to me. And it will probably be a lot like 2025 with different buzzwords. I've been Sastradamus. Goodbye.
Wow, that was a lot. In all seriousness, 2026 is going to be wild. So here's my prediction. The teams that win in 2026 will be the ones who enforce process, who use AI as a tool, not as a replacement, and who continue to build and forge real relationships. instead of pitch slapping strangers on the internet. And people who focus on behavior change instead of, training completion rates or the status quo. Will that be you? Will that be me? We'll find out in about 12 months. Well, that's it. New Year's special's over. We recapped the chaos of 2025. We told you what to stop doing and start doing for this upcoming year. And we heard some pretty bold predictions from Sastradamus himself. From everyone at BSTN and SAS Center, Happy New Year. Happy quota reset. And remember, you're not behind on your number yet. Still got 364 more days to panic about it. If you're in sales, here's the CTA. Go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're about to overhaul the crap out of it and really balance out the value information with the humor levels. We can make sure that way it's worth your while and worthy of your smile.
Wow, Rob, that was bad.
No. We're also looking for some writers for the show, creative ones and technical ones. Anyway, stay tuned for Pardon the POV. It's coming up right after this. Thanks for ringing in the new year with me, and for all of us, thank you for watching BSTN.
BSTN.